Good morning and welcome to Kid News. I'm Tori. Today is Tuesday, September 28th, 2021. And we begin with Hollywood welcoming a first-of-its-kind, large-scale museum celebrating the magic of movies. The Academy Museum of Motion Pictures in Los Angeles will feature 6 floors of exhibitions devoted to the art and science of filmmaking. Star Wars costumes? Check. Dorothy's ruby slippers? Already in the building. Even Bruce, the mammoth mechanical shark made famous in Jaws, hangs from the rafters. Actor Tom Hanks, who voiced Woody in Toy Story, helped raise funds for the project. Calling it the Parthenon of film museums, Mr. Hanks acknowledged that even though many people now watch films at home on TV sets rather than on the big screen, movies continue to be the magical art that speaks to everybody, everywhere. This morning, Germans are waking up to a giant question mark when it comes to who will run their country. Over the weekend, an election was held to replace longtime leader Angela Merkel, but the winning party didn't win by enough. Now it has to shake hands and make deals with its rivals to come up with a solution. Election watchers called the outcome messy and historically unprecedented. In fact, it could take months for the dust to settle and a new chancellor to emerge. Ms. Merkel, who's been on the job for 16 years and considered to be one of Europe's most popular politicians, will stay put until it's sorted out. Facebook's Instagram app for kids is on ice. The company announced yesterday that it's putting a hold on the rollout following an outpouring of criticism from parents, mental health experts, and even Congress. Adam Mosseri, the head of Instagram, told the Today Show he still believes his company can develop an app that is safe for tweens, but his team first needs to dive deeper into concerns that the platform may be harmful to teens, especially girls, findings that were recently leaked from inside Facebook itself. He also said the existing social app will roll out 2 new features: nudges to encourage users not to stay too long on any one topic, and a second one called Take a Break, which will temporarily prevent others from commenting or contacting your account. It turns out it wasn't all smooth sailing for those 4 amateur astronauts on their 3-day spin around the stars. At one point, an alarm went off inside the SpaceX craft indicating a malfunction in the space capsule's loo, specifically with a fan that suctions waste away from the body. Inspiration 4's flight commander, Jarek Isaacman, credits his calm, cool crew for avoiding what could have been a commode catastrophe. Speaking to reporters and wanting to quell any floating poop rumors, Isaacman went on to say, "I want to be 100% clear. There were no issues in the cabin at all as it relates to that." He further revealed that for about 10% of the flight, the crew couldn't count on mission control for help because of communication blackouts. And during those moments, he said mental toughness and positive attitudes became critical to their success. Lonnie Johnson's name might not ring a bell, but if you've ever used a super soaker, you can thank him for inventing it. He's just one of this year's inductees into the National Inventors Hall of Fame, home to more than 600 innovators and engineers whose ideas have changed lives and inspired future generations. And for the first time ever, it's inducting its first 2 Black women, pioneering ophthalmologist Dr. Patricia Bath and tech trailblazer Marion Croak, whose ideas helped make today's remote work a reality. Finally, you don't have to be a sports fan to appreciate what happened in the final moments of Sunday's NFL matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and Detroit Lions. With just 3 seconds left in the game and his team behind by 1, Ravens kicker Justin Tucker launched a 66-yard field goal that hit the crossbar before clearing the posts, cementing a win for his team and setting a new league record for longest field goal in NFL history. That's it for Kid News. Now our Kid News quiz. What European country is still awaiting a winner in its recent election? Germany. What's the nickname for the mechanical shark featured in the movie Jaws? Bruce. Who invented the super soaker? Lonnie Johnson. A new NFL record was set this weekend for what? the longest field goal. And in our Kid News Kicker, today's teenagers like to hang out together, and so too did the first teens to ever make it to North America. A recent study of some fossilized adolescent footprints found in New Mexico's White Sands National Park seems to suggest that humans made it to the continent 21,000 years ago, which is 6,000 years earlier than most previous estimates. The study is published in the journal Science and is, according to one researcher, absolutely groundbreaking. Before we go, a big Kid News shout-out for our terrific teachers and their students, Ms. Jackson at Martin Luther King School in Edison, New Jersey, Mrs. Herkert at Lincoln Elementary in Marshfield, Wisconsin, Ms. Price at Frankton School in Hamilton, New Zealand, Mrs. Varney at H.E. White Elementary in Beaumont, West Virginia, and Mrs. Pillion and her popcorn lovers at Blairstown Elementary in Blairstown, New Jersey. Thanks for listening. We hope you tune in for more Kid News tomorrow morning.